Hey guys, this is Xfox here, and this is going to be a complete guide slash walkthrough on how to get through Forelhost. So I'm going to show you a sec here where it is on the map. If you guys don't already know, basically you can run here without any type of quest and just go ahead and get in here. And what you want to do is when you run up here, you're going to see this dude here at this camp.
I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked off.
I'm going to let him do a spiel here. Actually, you know what? I don't care. So he's going to say, oh yeah, I'm going to let you in here because if you try to go into this door, you can't get in. But he is the one that's going to actually let you in here. So he wants the staff, of course, so you're going to go ahead and go in this place. You can see I'm level, what is that, 27 or whatever, so not too bad. I mean, I'm not like decently strong or I'm not overpowered. So you're going to go in this first door here and you're going to see this ghostly dude chilling here. And of course, you beat him down, absolutely no problem. And as you move deeper into these cavern systems here, I mean, it gets difficult, but it's not too hard here. This, of course, you definitely want to bring a companion though into this place, because if you don't, you're probably going to get beat because some of these guys are, you can see, pretty decent to beat down, or pretty hard to beat down. So I have the lioness lady with me. She does some pretty heavy blunt damage and definitely can take a lot of damage. And that's really what I'm looking for, is someone who can take a lot of damage to keep that focus off my guy. So here, of course, going to check out some of these chests here to see if there's any goodies. I can hear those Draguras creeping here. I can hear them.
I've never been
so you need to find the three, or here you just need to go in and find the staff, but eventually you will end up basically fighting the one of the dragon priests here at the end. So just give you guys heads up to definitely bring some potions if you guys haven't already, because you guys are going to need it. So just letting you know that. So here we go. I'm going to pop healing a little bit here just to heal up my guy, because again, some of these aspiration dudes are pretty tough to beat, especially if there's a lot of them. So I'm just looking around, checking out these items. I know sometimes they'll hide little Easter eggs of items here and there, but I didn't find any. But if you guys know of some, I mean, by all means, put them in the comments, you know, so we can find this out. So here we're able to beat one of those guys down really quick. Of course, that mage who just keeps casting frost on your guy, they're always a little difficult, but in the end, you could always 2 or 3 hit them, you know, absolutely no problem, especially with the companion that I have here. So here we go. We're going to pick up the book. I'm going to go ahead and take it here. I don't even really care. Do I really need to read it? No. Perfect. It was optional, but I definitely wanted to go ahead and get it anyway. So here I'm just looking at some of these treasure chests here. And don't mind my horrible pick-locking skill here. So, nothing too great. A couple good potions and things like that. Just checking some of these shelves to see if there's any little goodies or any loot that I can grab. And here we go. We're going to be moving on. Getting a little deeper into these caves, and it does get, you know, a little more difficult as you start getting deeper into these caves here. So you can see we got 2 of these guys. Actually, there's technically 3 because one of them's going to come from behind the, yep, one of them comes behind that bookshelf way over there. So here, I was going to let my companion do some work while I just sort of scan this room because it was quite large. While I come in here and finish this dude off, just beat him down, no problem. Alright, so we're moving down into another cavern here. You got a few of the dudes down below. They're going to shoot some of those whatever ice arrows at you or whatever you want to call them. But here, no problem. I mean, these, especially the arrow guys, I can knock down in 2 or 3 hits. And, of course, cut off his head, or I don't even know what happens when you cut off those dudes' heads. You can see no head falls, but, hey, he still beats them down. So here I was just looking around. Okay, I was like, oh, maybe I should go down into that lower room, but what's this over here? Okay, you know, we got a treasure chest, and we got some loot on the box. I just cut it so you guys don't have to watch that. I didn't find anything that great, so, you know, it's probably not even worth checking, not even worth your time. So here we're going to continue moving on. I see here there's actually a lot of goodies here. There is, you know, a lot of weapons. There is a lot of armor. There's a great glass sword. A lot of you guys kept asking me, hey, can you post where you find glass items? So here it is, a great glass sword. And here, of course, you can do the wheel. And I thought maybe, hey, am I going to get lucky where they give me some of this iron ignet and stuff like that to make these armor better? But of course, they don't give you any of the recommended items here to increase any of the items here. So here I was like, oh, that ancient battle axe wouldn't be bad if I was able to make it legendary, but I couldn't. So I just went ahead and skipped that whole spiel so you guys don't have to see me doing that. So again, as you move on in these caves, again, you're getting a little bit deeper. You're about, right now at this point, you're at about a third of the way through these caves. And, you know, still pretty deep in the caves, not too far, but you're about a third the way in. So here we go. Again, I'm just creeping around that room, seeing if there's any cool items that I can take. So here we're going to run up this, run up that little staircase there. I was going to jump across and go nail that guy, but I was like, he fell down, so I'm going to come down here and beat him down. But I see, of course, there's one of the Drugger Rights right there. But we can beat him down, no problem. And, of course, this guy, no problem. Didn't know why I had Dragon Rend right there. I should have had Fire Breath or whatever. But again, we're going to beat those guys down. And then what I was going to do is I was going to go check that. I was going to go check that upper location up here. And you could see any time that those guys cast the Drugger Rights or cast that shout, it's always pretty difficult to you know, to beat. So here, this Lord dude was pretty tough. I mean, when he could take 5, 6, 7, 8 hits, I mean, all those guys are very difficult here. Definitely had some decent items on it, but not too well. Again, I'm just gonna go ahead and creep and check out the staircase here and the potions.
I miss him.
Here, we're gonna go up here and look around, see if there's anything worth taking. I didn't see anything great, so I thought there might have been something cool up there, but I didn't really find anything. So here again, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on, and I can see that one of the items that I need to grab is up here off to the left. Again, I was just sort of going through my items here, looking at my staffs and things like that. I know I need to go put those inside my house, but here I went ahead and moved on just so you guys didn't have to go through all that and see what I was doing. But definitely after those fire spit things there, make sure you go ahead and grab the AL or whatever you want to call it, the potion you're supposed to get. And of course, you're going to beat down more of these guys. And you can see my guy doesn't do that much damage. I mean, he comes in, he beats him down. That was like a critical strike, and I only took about 1/4 of his health, which I should hopefully take like 1/2 of his health. But anyway, so here this is pretty simple. I was just cruising around here, and I wanted to get down there. And there is going to be a lock on here, and it's a master lock. So I didn't want to show you guys me breaking 50,000 things. So here, you just got to go ahead and swim. And of course, you'll come up into this cavern here. You got to beat down a few dudes. And then, of course, go ahead and swim out the other side. And you guys will have to do this, so this isn't too difficult. You got 3 of those skewer rats or whatever you call them. Here we go. So we're going to go ahead and get back in the water. This time, we're going to swim out the other side here. Here we go. Pretty easy, so you won't need any special stuff here. You can swim out the other side. And there's probably another way around, but I don't know. I just took it because it looked good. So again, I'm checking out the just checking out the walls here to see if there's any goodies or anything that I could grab. So at this point, guys, we are about halfway through the level. We still got a few more big dudes to fight, but this is where I thought I was gonna die right here, especially when you go up into the air and get squished by that that pillar there. You can see just hacking and slashing to the max here. These guys, again, are very difficult depending on their level and your level. So here we go. I didn't mean to get on this thing, and I was like, oh, I'm dead. But luckily, I didn't get hit by those spikes. Well, I did, but not too bad to where I was right in the center. So, of course, here I'm going to go ahead and hop off. And just be careful of that, because I think that thing can one-hit you if you're right in the center and those spikes get driven into your neck.
Can you imagine?
And I do recommend, again, guys, if you haven't already, save, like, all the time here, because some of these doors, I didn't know what was behind them, so if you don't save, you got to go through like another 20 minutes of you doing the same thing over again. So I do recommend saving just to be on the safe side. So here we go again. We're about officially halfway through this level. We're going to fight a few more easy Driggers. Dragurs, or however you say it again. I know I say it wrong all the freaking time. Gonna beat him down, no problem. We got another one chilling in the back here. They were all in that back feasting room back here. So here we go. We're gonna check out this chest. Nothing good in it. Again, I know the chests are probably random all the time, so who knows? Maybe you guys might got something sweet in there. But now we're heading out to the sort of an open area room here where I guess where all of them eat or sit and talk. I don't know what the Dragur do. So here, just taking a look at some of this stuff. Not all that great. I was thinking about busting up some of those chests right there, but I was like, no point in doing that. So we're gonna go ahead and continue on here and go down this main corridor here. Of course, whenever I see oil on the floor like that, I definitely want to ignite it to put a little fire on these guys whenever I can. There's a nice little oil pile on the bottom right there, but I didn't need it here. So here you come up into this main open room here. It looks really nice. I mean, definitely this room right here is one of the is one of the nice peaks for Skyrim here. You got nice lighting, nice dust particles, and so forth. They just got too many of the dudes out there, so I'm definitely going to run back in this way. I was trying to cast fire breath here so I can burn up all those dudes, but unfortunately it wasn't ready for my guy. You can see a total fail right there. I ran and totally missed the guy. So here, perfect. We cleared that room. This might have been difficult again if you're by yourself, but for my guy, pretty simple. So here we go. I picked up a little note to check out what it says. Blah 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 blah. No quest item or nothing like that. So I just basically left it.
Permitted, Aaron and I would often walk the Rift's forests. The trees here are so.
So here I dropped a few items just because I didn't need them. My guy was overburdened. Here I'm gonna hopefully try and get this in a few shots here. Oh, first try, not bad. What do we get? Decent potion, decent stuff, but nothing too great. The potions, though, are definitely going to help you out towards the end of this level, I'm telling you. When you fight the last boss here, you'll see why. Perfect. Is able to beat that guy down absolutely no problem. Didn't want to go in the fire there and get burnt to a crisp. So going to go up and kill this barrel right here, or this Drigger right. And, of course, continue up the stairs. That guy, of course, didn't have anything that great. I seen this note on the ground thinking it might have been something sweet. And then, of course, I see all of these flower things all over the place thinking, these got to be something rare or something like that. So, for me, I picked up a few, but I wasn't quite sure what I'm supposed to enchant with them or what. So, for now, I just picked up a few and will probably use them later on. And if any of you guys know what they do or what you use them for, let me know, because they look like they're used for something, and this is like the only place I think that I found them. So there you can see I was carrying too much, so I went ahead and got rid of some of my crap. Gonna go ahead and continue on, and you guys, we are getting super close to the whole last boss here that you guys are gonna have to fight. So I thought that was a door. Of course it's not. It's just light. You keep going. So we're going to continue on down through here. And of course that spark right there really does some work on my guy, man. You can see it probably could have just 3-shotted my guy all day long. So here I'm trying to kill the kill the Druger there because I know his Necromancer will go away when he dies. So I got super lucky right here. Just trying to heal up and let my other companion right there get a few good hits in. So perfect, missed another nice shock. So here we go, we're going to pick up the claw, and you're going to need that claw coming up here, so it's just chilling right there again.
Can you just imagine how ancient this place must be? Hundreds of years, thousands.
So of course you can go ahead, and this is a master lock. If you open that, of course you can go get that little, amulet that's casting that shock. If you don't want it, don't go in there. You know, again, there's not a lot of stuff in here that gives you all that great of items. So here we go. We're getting close, guys. We are getting super close. So what I did here is scoot a little bit forward after I did a nice save. So you guys didn't have to see me running around through caves. So here we go. We're getting close to that those claw doors, and anytime you guys know that you see one of those three-pronged claw doors, you know there's some good loot, there's a tough boss, and stuff behind him. So you can see they're giving you tons of stuff. There's a nice glass bow that you get, and a lot of you guys, again, always ask me, hey, where are you getting the glass and the ebony stuff? Well, I know it's random, but that's one of the places where I was able to get it right there. So here, going to keep beating this guy down. And of course, here we go. So here's a pretty easy puzzle. You know when you've seen this, you're getting close to the last boss here. So this is pretty simple. You take that claw that you just got, right, in your inventory, and just like any other claw puzzle, what you want to do is you look at the claw, and then the claw itself will actually tell you. It'll say, okay, you have 3 markings on it. Here's the first one, here's the second one, and here's the third, position it's supposed to be in. So once you figure out the actual order of these on the claw, then you just go ahead and you move these into position.
I really miss traveling like this.
So you got the wolf, or you got the, whatever that is, the fox, or whatever you call that thing. Then you got the owl. Then, of course, you got the snake. You push the bottom. The claw opens it. And here we go. So this is going to be a pretty decent fight in here. I do recommend saving if you guys haven't saved already, because it's about to get ugly. They got, basically, you got the main, one of the dragon priests here, as well as four of his buddies, if you want to call it that. Again, I'm at Forelhost. Here it again, you're going to end up right here no matter which way you go. And I'll show you where it is on the world map here in a second. Again, here we go. Again, I just cruised up here. I ran up to this place. So perfect. Now again, just to give you guys a quick overview, save it right here if you haven't already, because the brawl is about to begin. So we're going to run up here, and he's going to burst out of his casket here. Now I'm just coming in here trying to do as much damage as I can to him, and you'll see 4 of his skeleton buddies come out. And what I do recommend here is, again, if you have a companion, they're going to focus all on her as much as he can. And I'm just hacking and slashing this guy as much as I can. But what I really needed to do is focus on these skeletons, because the skeletons are the ones that really harass you. And once you kill them, then you're actually able to really focus, or have your huntress focus on the actual main mage itself. So here, I'm going to go ahead and run up on this ledge, and hopefully any of the flame blasts and bursts that he does will go ahead and kill his own dudes. Because I know once I can beat all their dudes right there, I should have him beat no problem. So here I'm just popping potions and stamina all that I can. Just drinking it like a madman. Going to go over on this ledge here and try to get these guys all lined up, because I got that swing where I can hit multiple people at a time. Just gonna beat him down, beat him down. My life is still a little bit sketchy, about 50% here. So he starts casting his super long flame breath, or whatever you want to call it. And again, I'm getting a little scared here, so I'm going to go ahead and pop a ton more potions. So I'm going to go ahead and run off the edge here, and you can see he got a lucky swipe right into my grill there right as I was going off. I knew once I got up to 100% health, I should be able to kill this last Dragoor here, because again, once I kill these guys, I don't have to worry about the main boss. So here, I'm just going to play a little hide-and-go seek or whatever you want to call it around the corner until my Huntress comes back up, because my Huntress will come in there and take a lot of the brunt of this for me. So here, you can see me just creeping, just waiting for my Huntress to come back up. And while I'm getting a little bit of stamina and magicka back up. So here we go. She pulls that out. I don't know why she didn't use her double bow there, or double handed weapon. I'm going to come in here and just start hacking and slashing away. I was thinking, oh man, it's going to be a race. You know what? I don't want to race it, because his dot of that flame is probably going to kill me even after I kill him. So I'm going to continue to juice my guy up here. I knew it. I'm like, okay, I got this guy beat right now that I got full health. So, perfect. That's how I was able to beat that sucker down and get his mask and his staff. So, after you do this, you go ahead and grab his key, and right at the very top of this room, you come to the outside, if you want to call it that. And on the outside is actually where you're going to learn your shout. And I'm just going to cut right to it again. I went ahead and showed you that I'm headed on my way out here of this place. And again, at the very top is where you're going to learn this shout once you go through the top door. Then you go down and talk to the guy that you talked with at the beginning. So if you guys haven't already, definitely subscribe. You know, I do a ton of tutorials on cave walkthroughs and mage fights and all that stuff. So if you haven't already, definitely check it out. And thanks again for watching.